Nearly ready to start. Nearly 8 o'clock. Got like a minute to go. Always early. I suppose you can't really be late though if people are coming to watch at 8. So we'll just give it a little minute just to let other people join. If anyone's there at the moment, how's their Friday night going? I don't even know if anyone's there. So anyway, we will make a start. So welcome back everyone for another episode of Live Figure Friday. There's been a few of these so far. We've been doing the Tuesdays at 7:30, and we've been doing the Fridays at 8. And yeah, thanks to everyone who has come along for the ride so far and seen everything that's been going on. We've got 4 different parcels to open today, just to show you what's coming in and new stuff that will be listed throughout the weekend, maybe into next week. Depends on how quick we can get around to it. Just another little point I wanted to point out to start off with. We are nearly at our first goal, which was 500 subscribers. At the start of this, we were on 496, so just 4 away. So hopefully we can hit the 500 by the end of this stream. If anyone's watching and they're wondering about it, it'd be great if you could give us a subscribe. Hopefully you like wrestling related content. That's kind of what this is. A wrestling figure mainly. Sometimes there's just some wrestling stuff as well. But without further ado, let's move on to the first box we've got, which is quite a big one. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Quite a few things tonight that we're going to be opening. As always, I can't really remember exactly what is going to be in all of these. I do have a feeling on this one that I think it's okay, yeah. So this parcel, I don't know if anyone else uses Vinted to buy stuff or eBay or whatever, but sometimes you end up with some random bits in the bundle. Like this one, there's a cup, but that helped with the bundle to get it 20% off. So, and then a couple of books for some reading. Jeremy Clarkson, yeah, why not? And a Tyson Fury book as well. Why not? Why not indeed? Nice bubble wrap, which we'll keep. And we've got 2 bags full of wrestlers in this one. Let's put this box down. So let's see what we have got. So I think this is some basics and stuff in this one. So let's see. We have got a Shinsuke Nakamura basic. I don't think I've seen that attire actually before in the basic. That's quite cool. A John Cena. The good old Cody Rhodes. This is one of the newer basics, as you can see with the articulation on the legs. Quite a good one to get in the bundle. A Sheamus. Lots of basics. Here we go. So we've got an Elite here with his head's around the wrong way, but it is a Solo Sikoa. I think this is one of the second Elites rather than the first one, which came out. He was a bit slender. This one's got him with his more kind of accurate build at the time. Nice to get in the bundle. I think these were about £10 each, these 2 bundles. So nice little bargain there. Hi Scott, it looks like you started off strong. A Brock Lesnar. I don't remember Brock Lesnar ever having... You don't remember Brock Lesnar on the side of his having like, are they like little wings? I don't remember him ever having that in his... Who knows? Has that been added on by someone else? I don't recall that being a... $86,000. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, someone's just been timed out for 86,000 seconds. I don't even know what that means in terms of days. It's a long time. So there's an Elite. This Elite's seen better days though. But for £10, all of these figures, and a newer Roman Reigns again with the articulation there on the legs. Great figure, great little bundle, that one. Let's move those over. Let's bundle one down. We've got another bag. So we have an LA Knight, again, one of the new ones, with a jacket that's come from the Elite 100 and something. But cool, yeah, basic with then an added jacket. I don't know if this is one, you know, you see sometimes I sell so many wrestling figures that I sold a basic that I put an Elite jacket on, so that may even be one that's come back to me. It happens sometimes. Oh, there's a nice Seth Rollins figure. Again, the newer articulation on there. Yeah, great figure. We have a Rattly Miz. I've got actually the Elite version of this. I've got the accessories for it, which is a shame that's rattling, because we could have bundled that together. We've got Kevin Owens and a newer basic of Sami Zayn from his WrestleMania. Is that, yeah, the WrestleMania t-shirt on there with Kevin Owens. We have got a Rattly with his hair missing, tough talker. I mean, I'm guessing there's no way this guy's going to be talking, but let's find out. Yeah, I mean, that's not him. But a battery would save that actually, and he would be able to talk again. But he's a rattler. There's probably not much point spending the time on that. And we've got a nice Roman Reigns basic there, and finishing that off with a Rey Mysterio basic. So pretty good bundle, especially for the money involved. Let's move on. So we have, let's go for the other box. Let's get the boxes out of the way. We can actually call it an unboxing then, rather than an unbagging or whatever, I don't know, whatever kind of term you'd use for undoing a bag. Is there an official term? Does anyone know? Hi, how's it going? Hi Amber, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad someone likes them. That's great to hear. You know, I just kind of do the videos because I'm doing this anyway. I buy and sell. Hi, how you doing, Anna? You all right? I buy and sell wrestling figures. It's kind of what I do. And so much stuff comes in. I just thought, why not? Why not just open it for you guys and girls, and you can see what comes in. Sometimes there's some interesting bits. Like this bundle here. Can't really remember what was in there. Oh, that's quite. You can see right away we've got a Warrior there. Nice, an Ultimate Warrior with the Intercontinental title in the yellow. So we had this Warrior in a week or so ago on the live as well, on one of the lives we did, with the belt again. Great figures, quick movers. That's what we like, stuff that comes in quick. Oh, nice to meet you too. Do you collect wrestling figures? Some people just end up on these lives and it's random, isn't it? I know when I'm scrolling through watching on YouTube, and you just end up seeing lots of random things, and sometimes something catches your eye and you just end up watching it. We've got a Hulk Hogan as well, with the Winged Eagle, classic Hogan with the Hulk Rules t-shirt. I think this was the Survivor Series, so that was from the Warrior was from the Royal Rumble series. This is from the Survivor Series, before they started doing all the builder figures. So you just got the figure with them sets, which was, it's all right, some decent figures, kind of highlighting moments. I think the Hulk Rules one is from one of the Rumbles, or Survivor Series even. That would be the reason for the set. And then we've got Solo Sikoa again, with his little towel over his head, just like the Taz look. And this is the belt that he's gunning for at the moment. If anyone's seen any of the recent WWE, I saw some clips on YouTube, and it looks like he's coming back for the title from Sami Zayn. Yeah, cool. See you later. Thanks for joining in. This is a pretty good bundle. Oh, one of the Usos. And two of the Usos. This is probably, I think, the best version of the Usos for basics anyway as a tag team. It's a great outfit, great look. Will they bring this look back now they're kind of back together as a tag team? Is it a long-standing thing, the tag team? Hi, Charlie. Yeah, pretty lucky. I mean, I ordered this stuff in, you know. It's if you would like to get your hands on any of these figures, you know, you can always check out the website, which is www.MedwayWrestle.com, and you will see all of the figures available. We've got hundreds on there, maybe even coming up to thousands. Maybe I'm just overstepping it there. Maybe it's not thousands, but it's at least hundreds, maybe 700. I don't know. Let's have a guess. But more stuff is adding all the time. Hi, Joe. You all right? Now we've got 2 bags, yeah. Let's see where this one's going. I lost my train of thought for a minute then, because I thought one bundle was something else and then realised I've just opened it. But... oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you for subscribing. I'm trying to get to 500. I mean, hopefully get to the magical 1,000. But I'm trying to, the first goal is the 500. I was 4 away before the live stream. So if anyone can help out with that, that would be great. Hopefully you like wrestling related content. If not, then, you know, maybe don't subscribe. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to keep flashing up on your page if it's not something you're interested in. But if you do like wrestling figures, I am from the UK, from like Kent. Ah, thank you, Charlie. Thank you. I can't actually see how many subscribers I'm on while I'm doing a live. So if anyone notices that I hit the 500, give us a heads up. Let us know. So this bundle, we have a Sami Zayn, just as he started kind of in the bloodline. I think he came originally from a t-shirt with a t-shirt from India. Okay, hi, yeah. So it's a far reach. What time is it in India? We have a Darby Allin. Great moving figure, this one. He does not stay around for long. He is extremely popular. And for an one away. Oh, come on. Just need one more subscriber and then we can hit the magical 500. He moves out so quick. You get him in, he goes. He sells for around about the 13 to 20 pound mark. It all depends on the condition, what version, what accessories. If he's got the skateboard, the jacket, the TNT title, you know, this hasn't got any of the accessories, so it'd be on the lower end of that. But again, great when you're getting the bundle for like, you know, 20 pounds or something like that. I think this bundle was around about that kind of price range. Same from the UK, York. Okay, yeah, so further up the country. I know someone from Hull. And this is Seth Rollins in his outfit where he was just taking the mick, really, wasn't he, out of Cody Rhodes in the Hell in a Cell to try and sort of get in his mind and play mind games. He kind of his gimmick at the time, wasn't it? It was dressing to try and play mind games with people. Then we have a nice Kane Elite. I think there's only been one out in this attire. Was it a Survivor Series line, maybe? From Accrington. Okay, whereabouts is... no, Accrington. Whereabouts is that? Is that further up north? Then to top this bundle off, the main figure that I wanted, but oh no, look, it's got the dreaded rattle. But still a great figure, even with a bit of a rattle. And one that people would still want in their collection, especially if you're displaying or playing. A bit of a rattle isn't going to affect things too much. But we have the Big Daddy Cool Diesel himself. I mean, the price of this bundle, I'm not too fussed that he's rattling. He'll just be a good bargain for someone. He'll be on the website. He'll be cheap. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, I mean, if people could subscribe, that'd be great. And yeah, this figure will be a cheap little bargain. Keep an eye out. It'll be going cheap just because of the fact that he's got a bit of a rattle. But if you're playing with the figures, if you're using them to just sort of be visually on a display somewhere, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. So this is the last bundle that we've got in today. So we have a basic Gunther. I had one of these in the other day, and we added the little ring jacket, which we don't have now, but he was already been in and went from the last time he came in. We have a Seth Rollins, which, I don't know if you can hear that, he's a bit of a rattler as well. What's everyone's opinions on the rattling figures? Some people don't mind them because if they're, you know, if it's especially for the younger ones, if they're going to be playing with them, or you know, if they're going to be displayed, it doesn't really affect it too much. The fact that it does get a rattle, but other people I know can be very against a rattling figure. We've got a Roman Reigns, one of the older style basics with the legs, but still a decent figure. And then we have the Undertaker in a basic. I thought, you know what, I thought when I saw this was going to be an elite version, because I remember seeing the elite version of him. But this is basically the same figure, isn't it? Just as a basic. So yeah, great figure. And then we had like a little Hogan ornament of some sort. I don't know. I don't even know what year that's from. He's missing a foot, which is part of the bundle, and he's lost a bit of his t-shirt, cracked from the back. I don't know what that was from. Some sort of statue maybe. Little Hogan figure. That'll go into someone's parcel that orders something, because I can't really sell that, but it may be of some interest to someone. A little bit of Hogan, why not? So that is it from the bundles that we got in. The only thing really I've got left, I was going to open at least one figure. Can you read my message? Hi, yeah, you like Roman Reigns? We got quite a few Roman Reigns in tonight. We got this one. We got this one, which has got the nice, I just noticed that on the boots. Quite a cool little, kind of the Jordan looking boots. So yeah, we got some, was that it for the Romans? I remember. No, there was another one, wasn't there? There was another Roman Reigns. Here we go. His needle mover t-shirts. We've got quite a few Romans in. Very popular figure. Everyone likes the Roman Reigns. Especially in the shops with Mattel. They keep bringing them out every series. Top picks, SummerSlam, WrestleMania. They keep coming out Roman Reigns after Roman Reigns. Can I, you know, I mean, you can get one. They're all on MedwayWrestle.com. There's loads and loads and loads of Roman Reigns already on there. So one more thing. This came in, which I showed you the other week. We're going to open it because they're going to be sold separately. Gives people the opportunity if they just want to get the belt, and gives opportunity for people that just want the figure and don't want the belt and want to pay a little bit cheaper. So let's get this one opened up. Liv Morgan, very popular figure. Before this figure came out, the figures that were out at the time went up massively in price. I'm not too sure if they came back down in price really with this release of the figure. Do we have any tabs on this one? Yes, we do. So we're going to do the little technique that someone told us. Hi, thanks, Jai. Is it Jai? Is that how you say your name? Yeah, everyone wants one. Go MedwayWrestle, MedwayWrestle.com. You can get one. They're all available. There we go. They just pop off. It's a little tip that someone told us on YouTube. So let's get this belt out first. That is a cracking belt there, with the Liv Morgan side plates. I think this may be the first time, is it, that we've seen the Women's World Heavyweight Championship on a figure? I can't speak Hindi. No, sorry. This is the first time that we've seen one of them. I think, maybe. You can always correct me in the comments. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. You know, I'm willing to bet that it's either the first time we've seen it or it's not. It's one of the two. You know, it's always one of the two. So let's get the figure out. Such a small little figure, isn't it, the Liv Morgan figures? But I suppose she is tiny in real life. You've got the extra. I'm going to leave them in there just so I don't lose them. But the extra little hands in there. And here we have the Liv Morgan Elite What series was that? 119. So fairly new. It's out in the shops at the moment. If you want to get it new and sealed, or they may be sold out pretty soon. If you want to buy it just on its own, you will be able to get her on MedwayWrestle.com. It will be over the weekend, potentially beginning of next week, that will be listed. And again, the belt with the Liv Morgan side plates. I'm doing a great Carly there because it's upside down. The belt will also be on the website individually. So you got a chance to get those as individual items rather than in one. And with the hands as well. Back in there. So that's kind of it for us for tonight, guys. It's a bit of a quicker one. Usually around about the half-hour mark, but it seems to be 20 minutes, and we are pretty much done. Thank you, Joe. You're like the biggest helper here, aren't you? It's great. Yeah, thank you. Seth Rollins. Yeah, we've got Seth Rollins. We had the Elite. And we had a basic, but this was a bit of a rattler. We had another basic, pretty sure we did somewhere. Here we go. So we had another basics. We had a few Seth Rollins, the Visionary at the moment, World Heavyweight Champion, fake beard. What, my beard is fake? Yeah, do you know what? I don't have an issue doing a giveaway. I'd be more than happy to do a giveaway. The problem I had with a giveaway, I've got some sort of, why is that attaching itself to me? Yeah, I don't have a problem doing a giveaway. I tried to do one before, and I got like some sort of violation for, I don't know, some sort of fraud or something. So I've just stayed away from the giveaways. But yeah, I mean, if I can work out how to do it in a way where they believe that it's real, then we would do one. If anyone's got any information, feel free to chuck us a message or send it over on how we can do that. I haven't actually looked into it any further. Jay Uso, yeah, we had a Jay Uso. If you can work out what one Jay Uso is out of the two of them, without the tattoos and stuff, I'm not too sure who is Jay and who is Jimmy. Anyone know? Pop in the comments. The Shield, yeah, we had the Shield. They are, we're just missing Mox from what came in tonight. He is under AEW contract, so he's not here tonight. Yeah, no, I mean, he's on MedwayWrestle.com. If you wanted to get a John Moxley, I've got a couple on there. Check your subscribers. Have we hit the 500? Can anyone let us know if we hit 500 subscribers? That'd be great. Does anyone know? Can we celebrate? I'd get a takeaway or something to celebrate, you know, but without that, then it's just back onto the rice and beans. Hi, Gamer of Minecraft, how you doing? Check it. Yeah, I don't know how I check it though. Is there I can't see it while I'm live. Ah, 501, get in. Thank you, everyone. That's it's great. Absolutely great. I'm glad I hit that. Undertaker, yeah, there was Undertaker. That was the Undertaker that came in. So it's the basic, but it looks very much the same as the Elite version that came out. That was very, very similar to that. Crown Jewel. Is it today or is it tomorrow? You're the 500th one. Well done, Gamer of Minecraft. Thanks, Joe. Can I tell you your full name, please? Are you not sure of it? I know my name, you know, mainly just in case I get lost. Cool. From India. What time is it in India? My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. Yeah, I mean, John Cena is against AJ Styles. That's at the Crown Jewel. But someone says that tonight. I thought it was tomorrow, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought it's Saturday. Tonight being SmackDown, I would have thought. Wow, it's late or early. Yeah, depending how you're looking at it. Yeah, yeah, call in sick. Yeah, yeah, why not? You know, that's why not? Just call in sick. You know. How's Battlefield? Have you had any chance to play Battlefield at all? Anyone having to wait on the servers? Thanks, Joe. Thanks. It's nice to have some positivity. Great. Anyone up to anything excited today? Is it Friday night in? Is it a Friday night out? Yes, it's good. Anyway, thanks to everyone for watching. I'm going to have to skedaddle, make a move. It's been great talking to you. Yeah, sorry, just reading some of the comments. But no, great. Have a great evening, everyone. The next episode is going to be live Toy Tuesday on Tuesday at 7:30. Stay tuned. We'll have some more bundles coming out. There's going to be other videos and stuff hitting and landing on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. If you just do @MedwayWrestle on any of the social kind of stuff, if we're on it, you'll find us. And then you can follow and see what's going on. But thanks for everyone for joining in tonight. Thanks for subscribing. We've hit over 500. The next goal is to go for the 1,000. Thanks, everyone, and